Hello everybody, this is Gabriel with Chattahoochee Valley Libraries, and I am back with another video about some of the amazing comics you can get on Hoopla through the library. Today we're going to cover Marvel Comics, some of the best superhero comics out there. If you click on the genre button up in the right-hand corner and just scroll down, you will get to Marvel, and that will give you a view of every Marvel comic that you can get through the Hoopla app. I am going to be highlighting 3 today, but there are many great titles here, so please take a look. And without further ado, let's jump in. So our first book today is Marvels by Kurt Busiek and Alex Ross. What if you were there for the birth of the Marvel Universe? Daily Bugle reporter Phil Sheldon was in 1963 in New York City, and he takes you through a ground-level view of what a world was like when superheroes became a thing, when everything that you knew about the world had changed. Imagine living in a world where Spider-Man and the Green Goblin are fighting outside your window at school or at work, and that these things can even really exist, that men can start on fire, and that's considered a superpower. How would that change the way you saw the world and the way you saw yourself? Marvels takes a ground-level look at superheroes in a really interesting way. We usually hear these stories from the hero's point of view, but what about the average bystander? What about somebody who just lives in New York City trying to live their life? Alex Ross's photorealistic painting brings this stuff to life in a beautiful way, and Marvels is a wonderful history of the early Marvel Universe as well as a nostalgia trip for old fans. So for our next book, we are going to go from the street level to the cosmic level with the Infinity Gauntlet. If you liked any of the recent Marvel movies like Endgame or Infinity War, or about 10 movies that happened before it that led to that point, a lot of the best moments from the Marvel Cinematic Universe movies came from this book. The Infinity Gauntlet is a big crossover, grand in scope, with a huge threat of Thanos trying to wipe out half of life throughout the galaxy, and all the heroes have to come together to stop him. It's huge, it's epic, it's one of those stories that comics does best in my opinion. When I was 14, this book blew my mind. I've read this multiple times. If you have read this before, read it again, because I still think it's as fresh as it was when it was written. And the art by Ron Lim and George Perez is amazing. Jim Starlin is the writer. He does some of the best of Marvel's cosmic stories, and this is just an epic tale that you're gonna love whether you're into the movies or you're an old school comics fan. So next up is Planet Hulk by Greg Pak and a whole host of other artists. Planet Hulk starts with the premise of the Marvel superheroes, the big brains of the Marvel Universe, deciding that Hulk is too dangerous for Earth, so let's shoot him into space, to a nice safe planet where nothing will happen and he won't be angry at all, right? That's how it's gonna work? No. That is not how it works, and we wouldn't have much of a story if it did. Planet Hulk follows Hulk's adventures after being shot into space against his will, losing his powers, regaining his powers, and then fighting all kinds of different villains and difficulties along the way. Imagine the Roman Empire meets the Marvel Universe meets a big cosmic space tale with Hulk in it. If you saw Thor Ragnarok, you got a glimpse of the Gladiator Hulk, and that's where this idea came from. This is a great tale. It's epic in scope. It's got love, it's got adventure, it's got friendship, it's got all of the trappings of a great epic story, and it's one of the best Hulk tales ever done. So I definitely recommend checking this out if you're looking for a great adventure. So it was really hard to only choose 3 favorites, but those were 3 of mine, and there's a great selection on Hoopla. If you have a library card already, you can get access to this right now. If you don't have a library card, while we're closed, sign up for an e-card. The information is down below, and you'll be able to get access to all sorts of great comics. We hope you're staying safe out there. Please share in the comments below what you're reading, and we will see you soon at the library. Have a good one. Bye.
We are springing into summer learning at the Chattahoochee Valley Libraries, and the program you just attended is one of the ways you can earn completions. Just go to cvlga.org and look for Spring into Summer Learning. You can register yourself and your family online, and then start reading and attending our online events. That's all you have to do. We're giving away weekly gift certificates, and every completion you make enters you into a grand prize drawing for tablets, games, gifts, and more. Remember, you have to register to win, cvlga.org, and we'll see you online again real soon.